welcome to Kee of Soul Tarot. Today's tarot reading is for Sun, Moon and Rising sign Cancerians. Even if you aren't, that is so relevant. I'll go to that into a sec. I'll explain this in a sec. So even if you aren't a Sun, Moon or Rising Cancer, if you have tapped on this message, there is obviously something here for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else, and let's get into the reading. All right, yes, so bottom of the deck, Mars energy. Mars is just about to come out of Cancer and head into Leo, which is going to change the whole dynamics of a fire sign planet going into a fire sign. So this is where we start to really move forward. What's going to be a little bit interesting over the next month is this moon, this Libra full moon on the 12th or 13th of April. It is going to be making some challenging aspects with Mars. So there could be some challenging dynamics within the family atmosphere around family dynamics and family relationships for Cancers. Do not be burdened by that and do not fear it. Understanding these aspects and these challenges are going to long term better off be beneficial for us moving forward. You know, that this is not actually happening to us, it is happening for us to guide us through the energies. So I'm here with Spirit, just connecting through and guiding the energies, you know, things that you may or may not already be aware of. It just allows us to tweak the energies and have a little bit more of a guided understanding of what is really going on. All right, no further ado. So look, God, Spirit, Universe, please tap into the energies for our beautiful Cancerians around this Libra full moon. What energy and what messages do we have for them today? Obviously nothing in this deck. Spirit, do you have anything in this deck for Cancers? No. That's it. Don't open doors that won't open. I don't usually not get energy from that. I was guided to change decks. So we'll go into the traditional tarot. Well, no, we got the Mars one. That's all that came from the Astro with that. Okay, so bottom of the deck is Six of Swords. So I feel like there's three people in here. There's a man, there's a lady, and a child. So there is definitely some type of family dynamics that has been burdened. There has been obviously possibly conflict, harsh words, spicy words with Aries energy possibly. And we're going to something about family possessions, family values are being reevaluated, reassessed. I knew this card was going to come out before the reading. I was like, what are you going to get? And I had this inkling that this was going to come up in the fourth house Cancerian reading. Is it six? Yeah, Six of Cups. So again, some form of siblings, some form of family dynamics within the home. There's, you know, emotions. Sorry, I'm just going to pull these cards out of the deck. So split the deck and bottom of the deck. So there's a whole family there. So we've got, you know, emotions in our mind and emotions in our physical. You know, sometimes we show emotional love through gifts or through emotional support through our words. That's really, really, really relevant. I like that. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right, moving forward. I feel like the family dynamics are also moving forward. You could have felt stuck for some time with the family dynamics, especially with how long Mars has been in Cancer. I feel like that's really relevant. Yeah, there's been a lot of hard work. There's been a lot of hard work in the family dynamics that's going to start paying off. You know, a lot of deep emotional conversations have been having said probably in the last maybe 6 to 12 months, possibly. You know, for a long time at that. And I feel like being able to discuss and go into the depth of these areas with the family dynamics, it's going to change. I feel like the whole new generation of the family is coming through. So whatever's happened over the last 10 or 15, 20 years, there's going to be a big shift in energy. I don't know where that's coming from. I do know with Neptune being a generational planet, and it's just spent the last 14 years in Pisces, and it's just over the last week entered into Aries. I have a feeling that that is strong energy to do with a generational family dynamic that is changing. Spirit, can we get a little bit more information on the family dynamics and what's been happening? What information can we provide Cancer to guide them in the right direction? Yeah, Aries energy. It's a rebirth. It's a vitality. We're saying how we feel and feel what we say. We're connecting with the emotions of our words, even though it can be challenging and hard at times to confront these childhood wounds and these childhood traumas, or these family wounds and family traumas that have been coming up for so many generations now. I feel like there's a weight that is going to be lifted. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, Temperance. There's a rebalancing. There's a rebalancing of the vitality and all the hard work that's been put in the family dynamics. The family is all starting to pay off. What's this? Yeah, hard work. It has for so long that it has felt like you're just putting in the effort and putting in the effort and putting in the effort, and you just feel like all you've got is dirt on your hands and dirt on your feet, and you haven't been getting anywhere. But can I tell you that that is all about to change if you have been putting in the hard work. Yeah, Tower. Yep. It can no longer stay the way it has been. The change has shifted, the change has happened. I feel like this is eclipse energy. I feel like whatever has happened since last Saturday or over the last couple of weeks, this was the eclipse energy. It changed, it shifted. You know, a big storm could have come through and lightning or electricity bolt could have come down, and that's where the energy and the frequency of your life here on earth started to shift. It was felt. Yeah, Judgment. Hermit. You just kept, you've kept quiet for so long. You've kept that glow, that hope in your heart and in your soul. And that's just about to change. Yeah, King of Cups, Scorpion energy. There could have been a recent passing of a loved one that's going to change the family dynamics, and this is not for everyone, but I will say it. There could have been, oh, my belly, there could have been, there was a recent illness or sickness within the family this here. So we've got material possessions here. So there could have been a passing of someone or an elder generation within the family. and it's brought the family together in the most unusual circumstances, to discuss possibly a will, or finances, a home. Some people have travelled over water to get to the location. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Just get one more card. Yeah, unity. It's brought people together. The potential passing of a loved one, or something very profound has happened, that is reuniting a family. Oh, that is beautiful. Not for everyone. I know that's really deep, but that came through. Four of Swords. Yeah, someone's laying to rest. Some emotional, yeah. There's just so many things I could say with that card, but I think it speaks for itself. Wow. Okay. Leave them there. Whew. Cancer. Cancer. Your words have rocked some emotions within the family dynamics. And that's not good or bad, but whatever was said obviously made a very, very big impact. Whoa, here we go. Belief system. Your belief systems are starting to change. Go after what you want. Destiny, inspiration, your blessings and talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. Yeah. So you've said something. You've rocked the boat with something that you've said, or someone has said something that has rocked some boat within the family dynamics. Could be connected to career also. You could be working within like a family business or something like that. Yeah, like a family with the Eight of Pentacles here. There's some could be a family business. Yeah, that's been well established for many years. Whew. What have we got here? 666 reflection. Yeah, it's you're reflecting something that has happened. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Yeah, at this time, there needs to be a level of self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a change to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards, my voice is going funny, wow. Towards greater optimism, self-assurance and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Very interesting. So that 666 also ends up to the number 18, which turns into a complete number of the number 9, and 2025 is also a number of completion, which is the number 9. So next year we go to a 10 number, which is a beginning again. How's that? So here I am just like channeling through the information and it was already sitting there. Confirmation. Whew. What a reading. All right. I'm going to move on a little bit more energy here. Yeah, freedom. There's a freedom of energy coming. So again, could have been some family business. Yeah. Some form of, something has ended which is giving you freedom, feminine freedom. It's just, you know, again, Cancer is the feminine energy, feminine archetype. The womb, the mother. And my belly just keeps on. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, cousins. So something to do with family again. Siblings. Soul connection. Yeah, someone you've been, or people you've been connected, soul connected into for a long time. Creativity. Release. It's been a divine union. Again, unity. Yeah, roots. Ancestral roots. Yep. Ancestral roots. Masculine. Again, the... Where is it? Where is it? Where's my feminine? Oh. Masculine energy. So there was a feminine one there too. So the rebalance of the family structures of, you know, the masculine and the feminine, and rebalancing the equality within the family, or the roots, or the ancestral dynamics. All right. Message of support to close out this reading. Message of support to close out this reading. 6th house. You're going to go through a new routine, new job over the next few months. New routine, possibly a new job, new health routine, things like that. All right, and we'll just get a spirit message. Whoa, to close out the reading. All right, so we've got a spirit message from the oracle cards here. It says, instead of pushing yourself too hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate, which I believe you have been doing. This is a past contact. Like, it's acknowledged that this is, Spirit is saying, look, this is what you have been doing. This is how you're going to move forward. Even if it doesn't feel like you have been, don't continue from this point onwards. Keep doing that. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It is not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. Again, Libra full moon, rebalancing the energies. Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. Guys, make sure if you've made it this far, big thumbs up. Please smash that like button. Like, share, subscribe. Head over to the socials, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, Instagram, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye.